It's time for another edition of Living Akamai. Today, Kay Mukaigawa of Engel & Volker sits down with a colleague to talk about living and working in downtown Honolulu.
There are many professionals that work in the downtown Honolulu area that commute to work every day. Ever thought of owning the space you work in? Well, this week we have one of our own, Iris Griego from Engel & Volker's Honolulu. Welcome, Iris.
Thank you. So glad to be here.
What neighborhoods make up downtown Honolulu? And tell us about what makes them so unique.
Downtown's neighborhoods include the Capitol, our central business district, Chinatown, and the waterfront. It is bounded by Nuuanu Stream, Vineyard Boulevard, Ward Avenue, and Honolulu Harbor. And it's our governmental, financial, and business epicenter of Oahu. What makes it unique is it's a beautiful blend of both historic cultural landmarks and modern buildings offering residential and commercial space. Downtown is really being re-energized as developers are actively investing in the area. And for example, the Residences at Bishop Street is an adaptive reuse of 1132 Bishop Street, which converted office space into workforce rental housing. Modea by the Avalon Group is a reuse conversion of the former Davies Pacific Center into 352 condos for sale. The developer also announced its purchase of the 87,000 square foot former Walmart building, and it will be interesting to see what they have planned. Hawaii Pacific University also has created a dynamic centralized campus downtown and will open a new science hall this summer. And in January, the Marriott opened the AC Hotel, a 112-room boutique hotel on Bishop Street. A lot of exciting things have been happening, with more to come.
Wow, that does sound exciting. That's a lot of stuff. What are some of the benefits of owning your own office?
First of all, for many career-driven professionals, downtown offers the convenience of working from the heart of our business district. The area houses the headquarters of many Hawaii-based businesses and a broad range of professionals, all within close proximity to major banking institutions. Second, you can avoid the commute in. According to a 2023 report, Hawaii's average total commute time to and from work is 54 minutes a day. We are the 11th highest in the nation for our commute and spend on average 4.5 hours driving to work each week. If you already work in the area, it may be a consideration to move here. And if you're wondering how to enjoy the extra 225 hours you would gain, the city has a lot to offer. Downtown is really being transformed into a hip urban area. We have dining options ranging from trendy bistros and bars to a James Beard award-winning restaurant. You can enjoy a crafted drink or coffee and have arts and culture, boutique stores, and vibrant nightlife steps from your door.
Sounds awesome, definitely. So, you know, if somebody wanted to buy a space downtown, what are the average sales prices for an office space?
The average price for a fee simple unit under 499 square feet is $295,000. Units 500 to 1,000 square feet are selling for $390,000. And units 2,000 square feet and above are selling for a median sales price of $1,750,000.
Wow, I mean, it can be affordable for some people that are working out of a small space, you know, and there are certain buildings that you can do this with. What are some of the buildings that somebody could consider if they wanted to purchase?
Well, buyers may want to consider the Executive Center. It's a 41-story building zoned BMX4. This business mixed-use building offers you the flexibility to live and work from your suite. The building offers leasehold and fee-simple business and residential offices ranging from 372 to 1,217 square feet. The median sales price for a leasehold unit is $170,000. with an average of 679 square feet. The median sales price for a fee simple unit is $367,500 with an average of 566 square feet. Another building is Century Square, which offers affordable leasehold offices perfect for small business or private practice. Century Square features offices ranging from 395 square feet and above, and the median sales price for a leasehold unit is $55,000 with an average of 442 square feet. This is just a really quick snapshot of just a few leasehold and fee simple options for buyers looking to own their own office space downtown.
Lots of great info for our friends who are paying lease rent or commuting to work and may want to look at other options. If you have any questions for Iris or would like to attend one of our upcoming events, give us a call at 808-725-2000. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next Tuesday. Engel and Volkers Honolulu is here to help you live Akamai.
Okay, well, there you go. A lot of information from Kimu Kagawa and her team of Engel and Volkers Honolulu.
And downtown, of course, is such a hot spot.
Yeah.
All of the little shops over there, and there are also so many great restaurants. It's a great place to be. It's getting a bit more cleaned up as well, so that's always great to see, too.
What are some restaurants that you recommend in that area?
Oh, man. Okay, let me think. I mean, there's so... Little Village Noodle House?
Yep.
Oh,
They
it's good.
closed.
Did they really?
Yes.
Oh!
I know, heartbreaking. But there's so many. Pig and the Lady.
Oh, yeah.
I just went to...
The tavern place is good. What is it?
Skewers place. They have a skewers place too.
That closed too. The tavern place, the one in the corner. Oh, what is it called? Anyways, it's good. There's the Chichen Bar.
I know what you're talking about, the thing, too.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Well, obviously, we came prepared to talk about... I know what you're talking about. And they have, like,
Woodstock Tavern. Yeah.
If it's not that, it's something like that.
Okay. I'll figure it out.
Sounds right. That sounds right.